Very good to have you with us on ERi-TV. This is English News Broadcast live from the headquarters in Asmara at 10:30 p.m. local time. Today is Sunday, 17th of September, 2023. First, the top stars. Assessment meeting conducted on teaching learning process. Training on bee farming in Shambiko and Molki subzones. Russia delivers first LNG to China via Arctic. 14 dead in plane crash in Brazil's Amazonas state. On September 16, the Central Region Ministry of Education branch convened a meeting to examine the teaching-learning process for the 2022-2023 academic year. The discussion was centered on identifying the strengths and challenges faced throughout the academic year and to solve the challenge for the better provision of educational service, according to Mr. Belay Gebregaber, head of the Education Office in the subzone. Mr. Belay also urged parents to keep track of their children's academic progress over time and to play a role in growth of teaching and learning. According to Mr. Johannes Solomon, the head of secondary school at the education branch, out of the Central Region students who completed their high school education at Sawa and took the National School Leaving Examination in the 12th grade, 41.8% received scores that qualified them for degree and diploma programs. Mr. Petros Hailamaram, a representative of the Ministry of Education, stressed that despite the good results, there is still work to be done and advocates for improved relationship between students, parents, and teachers. Mr. Abraham Solomon, chairperson of the Region Assembly, Colonel Gebrahannes Welde Gerges, Director General of Social Service in the region, and Mr. Zarita Weldebrahan, Managing Director in the Central Region, attended the evaluation meeting. Farmers in the Shambiko and Molki subzones received training in beekeeping and beehive construction from the Ministry of Agriculture branch in the Gashwarka region. According to Mr. Wildamaram Gebretzion, head of bee farming development at the Ministry of Agriculture branch in the Gashwarka region, 99 farmers, including 41 females, in the Molki subzone received theoretical and practical training on building beehives using common household items as well as on modern bee farming. Farmers in the Shambiko subzone also received training on similar topics. The participants urged for the training sustainability, indicating that it will significantly help them modernize their conventional methods of bee farming and beehive construction. In Molki subzone, there are 61 temporary beehives and 242 traditional ones. We are live on ERi-TV. Stay tuned for international news. The Northern Sea Route shortens transportation time to Asia's biggest economy by 30%. Russia's energy major, Gazprom, delivered its first cargo of liquefied natural gas, LNG, via the Northern Sea Route, NSR, to China on Thursday. This is according to media reports, citing the LSEG Financial Information Company, as Moscow wants to expand using the Arctic corridor in the face of Western sanctions. The Velik V Novgorodo tanker landed with LNG from the Portovaya LNG plant in the Baltic Sea, set sail to China on August 14. This is according to data. It has now arrived at the terminal of Tangshan in the Hebei province in China. Russia wants the NSR, which runs through the Arctic Ocean of the country's northern coastline and is the shortest shipping route between East Asia and Europe, to become a major shipping lane and is investing heavily in its infrastructure. 14 people died on a small jet when the plane crashed in Brazil's northern Amazonas state yesterday. This is according to state's governor. The accident took place in the Barcelos province some 400 kilometers from the state capital, Manaus, Wilson Lima, governor of the Amazonas states, that he deeply regrets the deaths of the 12 passengers and 2 crew members who were victims of the plane crash in Barcelos yesterday. The Manaus Aero Taxi airplane issued a statement confirming that there had been an accident and that it was investigating but offering no details about death or injuries. According to statement, they count on respect for the privacy of those involved at its difficult time and would be available to provide all necessary information and update as the investigation progresses. The Brazilian Air Force FAB said in a statement that investigators from the Accident Investigation and Prevention Center had been called in to begin an investigation into the reason for the crash of the small aircraft. In an interview with O Globo newspaper, Governor Lima said that the bodies had already been removed from the aircraft and that the victims were Brazilian tourists. Now we have a quick review of the top stars. Assessment meeting conducted on teaching-learning process. Training given on bee farming in Shambeko and Molki subzones. Russia delivers first LNG to China via Arctic. 14 dead in plane crash in Brazil's Amazonas state. It was me, Salem Brahana, with the news for tonight. Thank you for being with us. Have a good night.